rules for thee, but not for me. Hush now, you will understand why I said that. Michael Smith, a 52-year-old from North Carolina, allegedly used AI to generate hundreds of thousands of songs and stream them using bot accounts to fraudulently collect over $10 million in royalties, and targeted major streaming platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and our own music. And he was caught by the freaking FBI, which said that this alleged scheme played upon the integrity of the music industry. Oh, of course, the music industry, that noble bastion of integrity, would never engage in anything like inflating streams with bots. I mean, it's not like having artificially high numbers boost artist rankings, make albums look more successful, or pads the pockets of record labels. No, they're all about the art and authenticity. Why would they ever resort to such tactics when the organic reach is just so pure and honest, right? Absolutely unthinkable. At the height of his forgery, he was generating approximately 650k streams per day, which would mean his daily royalties would be around 3.3k, monthly royalties around 100k, and annual around $1.2 million. What Michael Smith did was, by the way, that name sounds like the most basic default name in a third-rated AAA game. What Smith did was he created thousands of bot accounts on music streaming platforms that he could use to stream songs. Then he used software to cause the mod accounts to continuously stream songs that he owned. Then he collected the royalties based on the fraudulent streams by the bot accounts. Now Michael Smith was pretty street smart about this, because he knew that having a billion streams for a single song would definitely attract attention from all sorts of policing. So rather than doing that, what he did was co-conspire with an AI company to create thousands of songs, which that company called Instant Music, and using that they were able to achieve 88 million total streams. And the funny thing is, the name of those AI songs is what would have given away that this was the plot all along. I mean, it is still a theft. You could have done better than this. And names of the artists was Kalos, Kalos Humane, Kalos Post, Kalosness. They were earning so much money that they entered into a master service agreement in which the AI companies would be giving them around 1,000 to 10,000 songs each month, and Smith would be paying 15% of the streaming revenue to the AI companies. Now there are two reasons why he got caught. The first one, and the biggest one, probably if he had controlled this, he would not have been caught and he could have flown away into the sunset. It is the root of all evil, plain old human greed. If he had an exit strategy of, let's say, $400k, he would have easily missed the radar of the FBI and had an happily ever after ending. But no, the 7 deadly sins strike again. And the second is, well, it shouldn't come as a surprise. It is the people he stole from, the music industry. And first, the streaming platforms add up the revenue they generated. The revenue they have generated from all the songs, from all the advertising, from all the subscriptions that they had. This dollar stack represents the total revenue, which is split into two ways. The streaming platform keeps one part for themselves, which comes around 30 to 40%. The other part is redistributed as royalties, and from this part, huge amount is given to distributors, publishers, and the label, which means the labels, publishers, and the distributors are the one who get hurt when AI artists like Michael Smith pull off these strategies. And by the way, Spotify, while I was reviewing your shareholder letter, I saw a big mathematical mistake. 158 plus 208 is 366, not 356. And it's not like the artists themselves have not been hurt. The artists themselves make chump change. They earn even less than half a cent per stream. To put it to perspective, they need to have 200 people to listen to their song to make $1. That's right, $1. 200 people. 200 people can easily fill up a school auditorium, and then they will be able to make $1. And yes, compared to pre-streaming era, they are earning way less now. And these are the figures that we have as per 2 years ago. Musicians in Iceland are earning the highest, and from there it goes all down south. And they would be earning even less today. Do you really believe that the music industry or the streaming services care about the artists so much so that they would provide inflation adjusted pricing to these artists? And the answer is a big no. So yes, he was stealing from the music industry, he was stealing from the streaming services, but theft is theft, and I definitely condone these actions. And he is no Robin Hood, he is not redistributing this money with other folks, which is why I can bet that the music industry will bring the hammer down hard on this guy just to make an example out of him, to discourage other folks from cloning this strategy. And I can wager that this guy was a shark who was eating away the bigger size, and there are smaller fishes in the pond who are eating substantial amount, which is why to discourage the cloning of these successful strategies, the music industry involved the FBI. But little do they know that more clones will come off from this mainstream media news now. So I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Will there be any silver lining for the artist in all this, or the music industry will go full panic mode and go batshit crazy and do all sorts of things? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, share and subscribe. See you in the next one.